Female Jamaican cop pleads guilty to drug rap in U.S., faces up to 40 years. A female police officer from Jamaica who was recently held with cocaine on entering the United States has pleaded guilty in federal district court in Fort Lauderdale to importing the drug into that country. As part of her guilty plea, 42-year-old Shelian Cherine Allen, a Jamaican citizen, admitted the following. On February 3, Allen arrived at Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport on a flight from Montego Bay, Jamaica. An inspection by U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) revealed that Allen had a package of cocaine inside her vagina and a package of cocaine inside each of her bra cups. Allen also had 90 pellets of packaged cocaine inside her stomach, which she had swallowed. CBP officers took Allen to a local hospital, where she expelled the 90 pellets. In total, Allen had over 1,000 grams of cocaine on or inside her body when she entered the United States, about 200 in her vagina, about 143 grams in her bra, and about 690 grams inside her stomach. At the time of her arrest, Allen was a law enforcement officer employed by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF. United States District Judge Rodolfo A. Ruiz II is to sentence Allen on June 15 at 1:30 p.m. in a federal district court in Fort Lauderdale. Allen faces up to 40 years in federal prison for the offenses. Juan Antonio Gonzalez, United States Attorney for the Southern District of Florida, and Anthony Salisbury, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, Miami Field Office, made the announcement. HSI Miami investigated the case. CBP assisted in the matter. Assistant U.S. Attorney William T. Shockley is prosecuting the case. Scammers warned, more of them to be extradited to the U.S. An ominous warning has been issued to Jamaican lottery scammers by United States authorities that more of them will shortly be extradited to that country to face trial for their illicit activities that continue to target U.S. citizens. The warning was issued on Thursday by Dominic Riley, Postal Inspection Service Attaché at the U.S. Embassy in Kingston. Riley was addressing the final day of the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce and Industries, MBCCI, inaugural security summit at Montego Bay Convention Center in Rose Hall, Montego Bay, St. James. Riley told the summit that extraditions to the U.S. will increase, beginning in April of this year. Extraditions will pick up and we shall see a lot more extraditions coming in the future, this month, as there are several in the pipeline, he said. He explained that the increase in extraditions will be facilitated by changes that were made to Jamaica's extradition laws last summer. You shall see a lot more extraditions coming in the future, he said, noting that Montego Bay remains at the forefront of lottery scamming in Jamaica, even while the illegal activities have spread across much of the island. Montego Bay is probably by far still the leader in scamming, but it's definitely grown across the island. I've been here long enough now to see that it's not only in Montego Bay, but in just about every other parish on the island, said Riley. Despite its spread, Riley had a message for the scammers, several of whom have already been extradited to the United States where they are now serving time behind bars. We have not lost this war, but we are definitely in for a fight, he stated. He argued that the victims of lottery scamming are not just United States citizens, usually seniors, who are fleeced out of their hard-earned cash, but the average Jamaican as well. Scamming not only impacts those who participate and directly profit from it, but those who are associated with it. The Jamaican victims live in fear of retribution from the violence that scamming funds bring to their doorsteps. Family members of scammers have been killed as a result of the rival scammers not being able to directly confront their enemies. The U.S. official also indicated that the illicit funds generated by scamming activities also contribute to the violence being experienced in some communities across Jamaica. Going further, he said lottery scamming, or the money game, is smearing the country's reputation internationally. The victim is also the country's reputation and good name. Riley also hinted that scammers could face stiffer penalties in the future. He disclosed that talks are underway between officials in Kingston and Washington regarding the penalties that are presently being handed down to convicted scammers.